My family, when I was younger, we never used to do this kind of stuff. Stay in a nice hotel room, go to somewhere beautiful, and really just experience it. But now that we're older, maybe it's because my parents, when they came to America, they came with $0 in their bank account, and all they did was grind, 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 and work was the only thing that they're fixated on. My parents are working while we're on a hike. While I was checking emails, my dad's talking business. It's kind of what I've had to deal with my whole life. And now that they're reaching retirement, we're starting to do this stuff a lot more frequently because they're taking in the fruits of their labor and enjoying it.
Very nice.
你应该休息一下，你今天开车好累。
You having fun?
Yes, fun, very beautiful, like a tree, the lake.
And I think I felt like a lot of guilt about that because when you make it, it means that other people aren't making it, right? And then if you watch this kind of stuff that like this life of consumption and enjoyment, it is the thing that everybody desires, right? And everybody's sacrificing their livelihood, their mental health, their well-being, everything for. And I certainly think that my family, they did. I didn't have this type of quality time when I was younger. My parents spent all of their time working, and I didn't know what these kind of experiences were like. But I think what I've been coming to terms with lately is that just like this idea of like generational trauma, and how my parents, they experienced World War II. Like my grandma was literally affected by the rape of Nanjing, and her whole family was bankrupted, and her father passed away also. So there's so many things that they've had to filter out to me, to that experience of such an intense fear and human hardness that my grandparents had to experience. And they raised my parents in a certain way where they decided China is not for them, and they came to America for like a better life. For them to have like limited the amount of trauma that their parents inflicted onto them towards me, I feel like at this point I'm like reaping the spoils of their labor, or the fruits of their labor, right? And I think like I just can't get it out of my head, but I think like my role in this like continuum of this moment is to take all of those strides that like generation to unlearn, and finally like make sure that all that generational trauma doesn't hit my kids. And I don't think getting rid of generational trauma means going on nice family vacations, but I think it means more appreciating the moment, appreciating the small things, that we're together right here, right now. And even though we sacrifice so much of those things to get here, I think that for me, I don't want to sacrifice anything with myself and the next generation that comes from me. Because I think this life is so hard and so simple at the same time, is to just be with the people that you care about. Don't take things too seriously. Be in the moment. And there are things that we can't control. There's nothing that we can change about the past. It's only that we can do is choose to move forward in the future. I hope this message reaches you safe and sound. I know it's cheesy for me to continue saying that, but I really hope that you're good. I'll talk to you tomorrow. How's vacation so far?
Pretty good so far.
Lake Tahoe, very expensive. This is the best restaurant in Tahoe, hands down. Dong-san, how was the restaurant?
Amazing.
Good.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Really tasty.
You heard it here first. Head to Primo's, the place to be.